For over 12 years, WWE has been telling one story. It started with three men walking through the crowd in tactical gear. It survived betrayals, championships, civil wars, and countless main events. But at SummerSlam, I think WWE finally gave us the ending to the greatest story the Shield has ever told. And surprisingly, it wasn't the three spears, it wasn't the championship, and it wasn't even who won the match. The real ending happened after the bell rang. Tonight, I'm not going to review Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins move by move. You've already seen the match. Instead, let's talk about what WWE was actually trying to tell us. Because I think this was one of the smartest main events Triple H has booked in years. This match was never about the championship. The biggest mistake people can make is thinking this match was simply Roman Reigns defending the World Heavyweight Championship. It wasn't. If WWE only wanted a title match, they could have booked anyone. Gunther, LA Knight, Finn Balor. But they chose Seth Rollins. Why?
Because Roman has spent years defeating almost every major superstar in WWE. The one man who has always represented his past has always been Seth Rollins. Roman's greatest rival isn't Cody Rhodes, it isn't Brock Lesnar, it isn't even The Rock. It's Seth. Because Seth is the one person who has been there since day one. Every chapter of Roman's career includes Seth Rollins. That's why this match felt different before the bell even rang. One detail I loved. Roman refused to use the steel chair. Think about Roman's career. So many of his biggest wins came with bloodline interference. Paul Heyman, Solo Sikoa, the Usos. There was almost always an asterisk. This time, the referee was down. The chair was right there. Nobody could stop him. And Roman threw it away. That wasn't random. That was WWE telling us Roman didn't want another controversial victory over Seth. He wanted something he had never truly had. A clean victory.
Roman usually finishes people with one spear, sometimes two. So why did Seth need three? Because WWE wasn't protecting Seth. They were elevating him. Triple H wanted fans to leave believing Seth Rollins is still Roman's equal. One spear wasn't enough. Neither was two. Roman had to empty the tank. Only then could he finally put Seth down. And then, everything changed.
No betrayals, no bloodline, no cash-in, no post-match beatdown. Just silence. Roman extended his fist. The Shield salute. Seth placed the Shield mask in the middle of the ring and answered. Think about that. No reunion, no hug, no apology. Because this wasn't forgiveness. It was acceptance. Roman and Seth weren't becoming friends again. They were acknowledging something much bigger. No matter what happens next, they will always be connected. That moment wasn't for nostalgia. It was closure.
I think Triple H made the right decision. Roman needed this victory. Not because he needed another title defense, but because he needed to finally defeat the one rival who has followed him throughout his entire career. As for Seth Rollins, he didn't lose anything tonight. If anything, he reminded everyone why he's still one of the greatest storytellers WWE has ever had. This wasn't just match of the night. I genuinely believe this will be remembered as one of the defining chapters of the Shield legacy. So now, I want to ask you one question. Was this the final chapter of Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins? Or do these two still have one more story left to tell? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deeper breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe to Wrestling Chats, and I'll see you after SummerSlam Night 2.